on Citadel Station. One more time because we got it cut off. Switch Son Mad Dad here with Pinball FX. Noah-kun dedication. I love you, buddy. Now this just dropped a new table for Zen Pinball FX. It's also on Pinball M, their mature version. System Shock. And uncharacteristically of Zen, they purchasing one in M happens to get you the I guess the family-friendly version here in FX. And so I'm going to give it a go. I haven't even tried it yet. I don't know if they announced this or not. I mean, I'm sure they probably did, I would imagine. But I had no idea it was coming up. I just happened to be looking at the add-ons in the shop and saw that this just popped up. So let's give it a go. System Shock, of course, based on the classic System Shock games of, oh dear, when did I think I can remember when System Shock 2 came out was 2001, maybe? Not sure, cannot remember. It was a fantastic game at the time. It was absolutely enthralling. I remember I was living in Kobe at the time, and I imported it. I was so stoked it was coming out. But here, let's give the table a go. Nope, I'm not gonna bother reading the table rules because I'm not even that good anyway, so it's not gonna matter. But let's give this a shot and see how it plays. Yeah, this is a kind of a familiar interface here for in Pinball FX. That ramp reminds me of their old Iron Man table that they have. Had kind of a similar multi-layered. As I said, I'm not that good. Multi-layered ramp at the top. You know, we do have a nudge button too. Nudge stick, by the way. Just for my own personal mental note. Yeah, I can nudge if I need to. Otherwise, it's going to be a pretty quick look at System Shock. But let's see what we got going. Well, yeah. Now I'm not the worst digital pinball player, but I'm far, far from the best. But and it's like I said, it's been a long time since System Shock actually dropped, and but however, the aesthetic here is definitely right on brand. They've got a cool upper play field up there. As mentioned before, we've got that crazy multi-layered ramp. Looking at it with two flippers on it. It looks like we've got there's the rings of Saturn up there with a little beastie up there, and looks like a door that says it goes to the bridge. Up in the back there, we've got some really cool the protection through genetics, a little signage, digital signage they have up there, which looks really cool. And I know, you know, well, again, nudge. I know people have mixed feelings here and there about some of the I like that digital clipping they have. It's very on point with System Shock. Yeah, but like I was saying, I know there's People have mixed feelings about some of the Zen originals. I know there's, for some people it's a little too, they're a little too video gamey, if you will, with too much chaos on the screen, or rather things that you wouldn't see in real pinball. But I mean, for my money, that's kind of the beauty of video game pinball, is that I've used that ball save 3 times in a row. That's kind of the beauty of digital pinball, though, is that you get to do stuff like this, right? And oh, that's cool. Look at some sort of Magna save or something up there. It seems like we had. I'm not sure exactly what went on there. It did look like Saturn spun a bit there. Oh, that's how we get it up there to that ramp. Not enough. Yeah, there's a bit of, there we go, safety overload. Not quite enough to get it all the way where I wanted it to go, though. Yeah, but Zen has done in my opinion, they've done a pretty great job of both recreating a lot of the Williams classics they have with the Williams license, and then doing their own thing, which is how they started way back with the original Pinball FX 1. Whoa! And boy, that must have been on the 360 when FX1 came out. It couldn't have been on the original Xbox, could it not? It had to be the 360. Yeah, I remember they dropped that first set with actually, heck, I've got it here on the Xbox. That's one that it's backwards compatible. I believe it is, unless I'm gonna make a liar of myself. We'll check it out when we're done here, because I'm gonna drain out here sooner rather than later. I am certain. That is a guarantee. I will not do so on purpose, and I won't need to, because I am not good enough to keep this game rolling through the... I see. So we got... there we go. I see there. Spins around. You can see the super jackpot up there on that ramp that I was just on. Yeah, this seems to be a real cool table just off first glance. A lot of stuff going on, and a couple of the mechanics like that ramp has a lot of stuff going for it. It's a lot more detailed. Boop, like I said, drain out than it seemed at first glance. Oh, there's the classic System Shock kind of digital face there, logo, circuit board style up there. We saw at the top. 3,808,375 points. Let's see if that was the lowest anyone has gotten so far on the leaderboard. Pretty close, probably. But anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. It's just a quick look at System Shock. We got to look at the table. But while we're here, actually, let's go back and let me see. Here it is, yeah, 360 Pinball FX. Let's go ahead and boot that up. It was a 360 release. This is where Zen started. Unfortunately, not unfortunate. Well, no, it is unfortunate. They moved on to 2, FX2 after this. Boy, it always... Download again. Can I get FX2? It did not like that. Yeah, like I said. Boy, let's get out of here. That is ugly. That is ugly. Let's boot it back up once more, since that was such a quick Yikes. It seems as though I have completely broken Pinball FX. Let's see. Yeah, I read online several times that FX2 is supposedly backwards compatible, but I've never had any luck getting it on either my Xbox One or this Series X. Yeah, remind me later. But FX3 is, and unfortunately, some of the tables didn't make it over. I remember they had that soccer one. That wasn't one of the better ones, but now let's see. I have all of these purchased. Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna say, hey, you can't play this one because you haven't bought it or something to that effect. But no, yeah. I'm not sure what that, anyway, maybe that just signifies their DLC. Oh yeah, here we have the Street Fighter 2. Rocky and Bullwinkle, Rocky and Bullwinkle. Yeah, heck, let's take a look at Street Fighter 2 while we're at it. This should be another relatively quick game, like I said. Let's see, let's go for camera 1. This is a real fun little table. And unfortunately my yapping is covering up some of the iconic Street Fighter 2 music that they play, but it's got a yeah, you can nudge. Great soundtrack. Boy, that DMD up at the corner is real small. Is there any way I can get that bigger? That's okay, not this video. Work on that in my own time. But yeah, we've got Blanca up there. It just that they did a really good job with the license. It's not, for some reason my nudge sucks anyway. It's not like I was gonna save that ball, but yeah, my nudge is not working as well as I wanted anyway. But yeah, just really cool. You know, we can see there on the left and right, you've got two Street Fighter 2 cabinets in the background. That's one thing about Zen that they've always done fantastically is it's just the entire presentation. They've they didn't have to go all the way of creating like a completely separate room, for example. Here in Street Fighter, for Street Fighter 2, for the table. They could just have a generic background or something, but they did this, for all of the tables in FX1, and yeah, even in the newer games too, Pinball FX. As we can see, I just briefly at the beginning of the video, yeah, real quick. They've got, you get your own little pinball room and all that. It's my high score this week. Well, it's the only time I've played it this week. I question if 5,752,031 points is my actual high score at this game. I believe, for whatever reason, I've had some trouble getting actually my old Xbox saves from the cloud. I'm not sure why. Maybe I let my subscription lapse at some point in the past. But anyway, I lost like a lot of high scores and stuff like that. But I'm a big enough geek, I keep them all in a spreadsheet. Not that anyone cares. Anyway, that was kind of a little double look at First System Shock for Pinball FX and Pinball M. As you can see there, I'm not going to launch this as a family-friendly channel. Thank you very much. I'm sure the differences are probably fairly negligible. Maybe a bit more gore, maybe a couple swear words, who knows. But anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. Cut myself off halfway through a thought because everyone's sick of my yapping anyway. Noah-kun, I love you, buddy. See you soon. Switch, son, mad dad. Ooh, yeah. Mad Dad down that aisle. Over